Namaste. We are so happy to have amongst us Honorable President of India, Sri Ramnath Kovindji, helping soft launching this yoga for unity and well-being, a brilliant program that is to be spread across next 100 days, culminating on International Yoga Day. Who doesn't know what yoga is? Everyone have heard this word, whether you believe in it or not. First and foremost, yoga is not religious item. Though where religion has failed, yoga fulfills it in a very scientific way. In order to have a scientific experiment proven in this way or that way, one need not have a belief system. So does yoga. Yoga does not demand any faith or any belief or any dogma. Thus, it is far beyond religion. It is not even a philosophy. Yoga is a way of life. Yoga is a way. Yoga is a practice. Yoga also means culmination of all these practices. Yoga also means the fruit of your action. Yoga also means your state of mind. Yoga also means all that you have achieved through these practices, a balanced state of mind. That is the whole purpose. When can we have the balanced state of mind? We'll explore all these things over next 100 days, little by little, so that even a first timer in the field of yoga can understand the nuances. Most misunderstood aspect of yoga today is that it is restricted to only pranayama or asanas. No, not at all. Through asanas, you cannot reach the culmination of your consciousness. It is not enough. It is needed, but not enough. Pranayama is needed, but not enough. In order to reach the culmination of our consciousness, there are multiple practices involved. Can you say that in order to arrive at a certain level of consciousness, I will go through this particular religious practice and reach there? No. Because most religious practices today constrict our consciousness. It narrows down our consciousness into folds and sects, beliefs. Yoga liberates us from all this and say, what I experience, based on that experience, I develop my belief system. Ultimately, when we analyze all these beautiful Sanskrit words that we have in yogas, for example, vritti. Yoga is also defined as chitta vritti nirodha. Means how we regulate our vrittis, our samskaras, our preconditioning. Can you regulate your vrittis or your tendencies just by sitting in Mayurasana or Sirsasana or just by doing Anulom Vilom? No, I don't think so. Because vrittis or tendencies are inner canvas of our consciousness. So it has to be attacked from that angle, from inside. And how are you going to penetrate inside your mind and regulate it? It is only through meditation, only through dhyana. The great sage Patanjali, he had codified all those formulas then too available during his times and added some missing links and created what we know today as Ashtanga Yoga. It had 8 steps. But I mind you one thing, that Ashtanga Yoga is also a part of pravritti. Pravritti and nivritti Out of these pravrittis came the birth of this Ashtanga Yoga. Nivritti means you don't do anything. You take a total renunciation. It's like a cold turkey. When you're trying to quit smoking or certain habit. Cold turkey means once and for all, renounce it. While regulating the mind through various activities like Ashtanga Yoga, these two paths, pravritti and nivritti, abhyas as well as vairagya, is derived from one of the six sampatis called shama. Those six sampatis are shama, dama, uprati, titiksha, shraddha, and samadhan. So this sat sampati, one of the elements, one of the sadhanas of sadhana chatusraya, which includes viveka, vairagya, and mumuksattva. So these are totally four. The very first one, called viveka, is the foundation of our spiritual life. Why? Viveka means to know what is right, what is wrong, what is real, what is unreal. Even for the material world, what is beneficial, what is profitable, what is not so beneficial, and what is not so profitable. Psychologically speaking, what is causing and what is the result. Cause versus results. Karma versus karma phala. When I'm suffering, when I'm undergoing certain bhoga, undergoing certain karma, is it a result or is it causing something new? So the whole journey begins with this foundation. Can you become absolutely vivek? That means distinguishing these various negatives from positives. Only by breathing exercise or only by following pratyahara or only by doing asanas? No. You'll have to go deeper within yourself. Regulate mind, touch the recesses of your heart, and then see what is right, what is wrong. So, we, all the yoga masters from all across India, plus their branches all across globe, are coming together, bringing this very truth to all. First, that yoga is a package involving multiple practices. You cannot single out like you go to a hotel and choose one of the items, going for a buffet where there are 30 items and you pick only one or two. So it will not work. We have to go through the entire package. Unless we go through the entire package, the result that we expect will continue to elude us. And if the results are not to your conformity of your heart, you will get frustrated very fast. You will lose interest in yoga itself. So, in order to accelerate these results of yoga, and especially when we begin through dhyana, where mind is regulated, where viveka becomes the stepping stone, then everything becomes easier for us. When heart and minds are sensitized, when hearts and minds become so conscientious, when there is a bridge, when there is an eclipse of mind and the heart, then the most beautiful life emerges, rolls out in front of us. These vrittis creates a kind of pravritti in us. And through this pravritti, we develop our prakriti. And developing our particular level of prakriti, we arrive at a certain level of prarabdha. This is in essence of the whole yoga. I'm very delighted to see that so many yoga institutions from all across the India and globe are coming together. We are very thankful for this initiative, because yoga to me is nothing but merger. Yoga means unity with the ultimate. We can start with these united efforts between us at least. All like minded people coming together. It's a big achievement. We have heard so often that terrorists can be united very easily, but spiritual people find it very difficult to come together. But somehow, many of our like-minded, like-minded individuals from all across have come together in a spirit of unity and offering their specialties. Sri Ramchandra Mission is known for its famous pranayama aided meditation, which is not an ordinary meditation. It takes you straight into samadhi in a very short time, very, very, very short time. Even if you're a first time meditator, and fortunately, if you have been meditating, try this, you will not regret it. Other sansthanas, they have their own specialties. They have their specialty in offering various asanas, various ways of breathing techniques, so that diseases can be quelled. During these difficult times of COVID, all the yoga practices and Ayurveda have come together. Of course, I'm not here to decry the effects of allopathy and modern science. They have also played their part. Science and spirituality coming together of both these, I think it dissolves all these apprehensions we have about science, apprehensions we have about spirituality. Those doubts are slowly dissolving amongst us. Whatever works, we should take into our fold and move on. Ultimately, what specializes these yoga institutions are following this particular principle that no guru can impart yoga vidya, Brahma vidya through any charges. It's up to the disciple to choose what to offer as a service or what to offer as a Guru Dakshina. Heartfulness way demands only one thing: give your heart if you are happy with the practice. I can bring about this happiness, the peace in my heart, only when this conscience, the logic, and feelings are quenched and they remain balanced. I welcome you all to please register your participation. This is the website, this is the link you can use. You can also invite your friends and family members. Please join us for this next day of yoga marathon in order to arrive at unity and bring about some well being in our day to day life. May God bless all. Thank you.